Good morning, students. The next topic under the four pillars of IoT is M2M. In the previous lecture, we learned about what are the four pillars of IoT. I'm just refreshing. The pillars are M2M, RFID, wireless sensor network, and supervisory controller, data acquisition, SCADA. Okay, so in this lecture, we briefly learn about M2M, the first pillar of IoT. So M2M, the Internet of Device. So it's a machine to machine. So it's a popular term used in the IoT applications, Internet of Thing application. So these M2M concept are started from the year 2004 onwards. So, under the two of the six pillars of machine to machine, previously in the previous lecture, you learned about the six pillars of machine to machine. Okay, so in that six pillars of machine to machine, the two pillars of M2M is remote monitoring and smart devices. Okay, so these two features mainly overlap in this M2M. Okay, so machine to machine. So when we are considering this machine to machine, the conceptual terms used here is RFID, then wireless sensor networks. All are again and again interconnected to one another. Okay, so this to work out this M2M technology, we must need a proper connectivity, which means proper wireless cellular network connection. Okay, so in previous days, some smart systems evolved by microsystems, which may also be called as fleet management. One of the applications of this M2M we can say is fleet management. This is a new word in this IoT. So this fleet management means it is relevant to ship management, the products or things which is delivered from one country to another country with the support of in ship uh, this cargo. Okay, so at that cases, we have to track where the particular goods are now traveling, when it would be reached to another country. This all things are managed by this ship management. Okay, whether the ship is running efficiently, will it reach to the proper time or not, this all are managed by this fleet management technique. Okay, so these cargo relevant ship management technique name is called as fleet management. So this M2M plays a very major role in this fleet management. Then applications of this M2M may be some of the applications given here: personal navigation, e-radar, digital picture, then people tracking and pet tracking devices, then personal medical device, home security monitors. So this all are comes under M2M, machine to machine, because from one machine or one object to another object, we are connecting, interconnecting with the support of this wireless sensor network. So this things, this devices, you can consider an example for M2M. Okay. Then these are some industrial application or industrial application area. The cellular M2M is connected. The industry where it is supporting, then example for this particular application and its benefits is given in this table. At first, the medical application. So wireless medical devices. Nowadays, we can see a smartwatch. Okay, it was a better example for wireless medical device. It can you can easily view how much steps you daily walked, then your heart rate, pressure, everything which is displayed in a smartwatch. Okay, it's a smart device, or it may be called as a smart band. Okay, so which is used to monitor a person. Okay, physical health of a person. Its benefit is remote monitoring of a patient, human health, everything can be monitored using this wireless medical device. Then come to second industrial application is security, home alarm, banking alarm system. So which is mainly supported for real-time remote security as well as surveillance. Okay, alarm system. which is used in your house, as well as banking sector or a CCTV camera. Everything is comes under this industrial security. Then utility. Utility means energy, water, gas conservation. In agri field, we can use this smart IoT in water pouring systems. Then energy, using this energy monitoring or energy metering or EB monitoring, which can be used to tell you how much the current or electricity is used. How can we minimize the usage of this electricity or energy using this smart IoT devices? Okay, the example we can consider based upon the persons in a house or a room, the room temperature, as well as number of persons, the air condition is adjusted automatically with the support of this IoT devices. So that would be comes under this utility application. Okay, then manufacturing, which is under industrial, creating industrial robotic arms, and the productivity side, by for replacing the humans, the industrial robots are mainly playing a major role. Okay, in that case, manufacturing side, this M2M IoT can be used. Then automotive, which means tracking vehicles, where the vehicle is going on. If a vehicle is thefted, if it is connected with RFID or a tracking device, we can easily track at present where the vehicle is. Then in the traffic system, billboard, vending machine. Vending machine is a best example. We are using in our campus also. Okay, without the support of human or a billing person, we can easily able to get the particular products. It may be a chocolate, juice, whatever it is, we can pay and get it from the remote vending machine. Okay, and fleet management, I already explained to you. Cargo or ship management, which is plays a major role. This in IoT is mainly supported in this fleet management under the industrial support of telematics. Okay, telematics, I already explained to you. It's a combination of both telecommunication and tele devices. Then in the payment system, industrial automation, everywhere we can use this M2M applications. Okay, so these are some of the M2M industry applications, example, and its benefits. Okay, so this M2M is the first pillar of IoT. Okay, so in April 2001, this Ericsson, we all know about the Ericsson company. It's a telecommunication company. So this company at first give or provided a connection or a telecommunication connection to the M2M devices that was called as Telenor. Okay, Telenor, which means lot of telecommunication systems are cooperated or interconnected, is called as Telenor. So in previous days or in 2011, this Ericsson announced or provided a good support for this M2M connectivity devices. Okay, then some barriers are there in M2M global market. So that five key barriers are lack of low cost local access media. So we are trying to interconnect the devices or IoT objects all over the world. At that time, because of the low cost devices and local access media, we are getting some global issues to reach the market. That was the first barrier. Then second barrier is fragmented nature of both the technology vendors and solutions. Sometimes the solution is not up to the market for the particular technology that they are providing. And the third one is lack of any single killer application. So we can easily say the IoT applications, it is working very nicely, perfectly, but in the background lot of applications are supporting to that particular IoT application. Okay, so if any particular software failure occurs, the entire system or IoT in machine to machine particular application would be collapsed. Okay, so that may be a barrier of this M2M. Then the fourth barrier is increased cost. Some IoT devices, machine to machine devices, took a high cost. Okay, then the fifth barrier is management inability to express the benefits of M2M. Okay, in a very big M2M applications, we are using small IoT devices. Okay, in that cases, managing this small devices or maintaining or tracking of the small devices very much important. Okay, that was also a very big major of this M2M. Okay, then this picture shows you an BitX M2M architecture based on the middleware. Okay, so from device to remote, how we are connecting the M2M applications. Okay, so this is the M2M application front end. What we are using, either it may be a laptop, mobile phone, directly to the application we are viewing, a smartwatch, whatever it is. Okay, but in the behind, how it is connected to the device. Okay, so these are some remote assets. It may be a refrigerator, a TV, then what we can say smart fan, then smart AC, whatever it is. Okay, this all are called as IoT object. Okay, so to make a connection to this, we must need some gateway. Okay, a port we need, then only we can able to give the connectivity. Okay, so that port is called as a gateway. It may be a wireless or a wired connection. Okay, then the third one is network infrastructure. Okay, it is also a wired connection or a wireless connection. Then after that we are using a M2M middleware. So this is act as a brain of the system, which means server, where we store the particular software or application, particular software which is interconnecting all the hardware as well as the application. Okay, so this middleware acts as a brain of the system, and at the end, the users are using an M2M or IoT devices in a full-fledged manner. Okay, so but in the behind, these are things we need to interconnect to make a M2M connectivity. Okay, then at the sixth thing is M2M communication protocol, then asset specific protocol. You all know about protocol, which means some rules or some platforms which is used for a service provider, and the service provider side, what are all the rules and regulations we are using is called as M2M communication protocol. Okay, this is just an example for BitX M2M architecture, but for all the IoT devices which we are connecting, everything is comes under this kind of architecture only. A particular device, we need a gateway to connect, then it may be wired or wireless connection. So it is connected to a server, then only we can access or gather data from these devices. Okay, the data, whatever is gathering from sensor or everything is stored in this server, as well as the application or software which is running also stored under this server. Okay, then so it is mainly supporting to vertical applications, then API over the internet, as well as different SMS, satellite, Bluetooth. So from various connectivity we can able to connect this M2M services. Okay, then these are some um, value chain or participation. What are the operators participating in the M2M, which means mobile network operator, then mobile network enabler, then virtual network, virtual operator, whatever is supporting for mobile license, infrastructure, network, everything is mapped in this table. Okay, so this is about the M2M, which means the first pillar of IoT. Okay, the second pillar would be RFID, that we will see in the next class. Thank you.